Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome, okay? Whichever category you fall under, all right? Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I gotta wipe this little thing off. I gotta wipe this little baby off, this little baby camera. There she go. Anyhow, please make sure that you like and sharing and subscribing or whatever. Of course, if you would like a more personal reading, all the information on how to obtain one is going to be in the little description box below, whatever. Y'all know I got appointment times available. Call me, beat me if you're trying to reach me or whatever. I had a lot of readings today. Like, I really love talking to y'all. I really love talking to y'all, I swear. Anyhow, this is going to be a reading for all signs. Okay, I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra or whatever. But yeah, this is not gonna be gender specific. It's not date specific either. Okay. And so just take the messages for how they resonate, and it's not going to resonate for everybody, you know? So if it don't really sound like your situation, then, you know, it just wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that's what you want me to do. Okay. But yeah, we're going to take a look at what you need to be releasing right now. And I just wanted to put a little spin on it by saying, you know, what may be coming in, you know, after you release this thing, or why, you know, maybe that's the reason why you need to release something, because, you know, you got something else coming in, and it's like you don't want to necessarily block any type of blessings or whatever because you so caught up in one thing or so stuck on something. Okay. So yeah, so this is going to be like energetic release, not really going to focus around, you know, signs too much. Like, this isn't about you need to let go of a Virgo. Like, no, this don't bring that energy here. Okay. This is about you. This is about energetic releases, and also to energetic blessings that may be coming towards you. Okay. So all good vibes here. All right. This is just about growth and moving forward. Okay. But yeah, I just want to, basically I'm going to be pulling it right off the top, to just make it easier instead of shuffling for each one. So I just want to shuffle right now. And like I said, we're just going to go from the top, and we will be going in order. If you do not know the order of the zodiac signs, you can Google. Okay. But we're going to be starting with Aries and just working our way on down. And if you are watching this live, if you could please help me in the comments, and check off and remind people of which ones that were on, which ones have been done, and which one is coming next. Okay. So yeah. All right. The next thing I will be doing too on the channel is going back to my intuitive reads. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy my intuitive reads a lot. Where basically I don't use any cards or anything, just kind of off the top. But I already did Libras yesterday, but I'm gonna do another Libra one because okay, gotta do another Libra one. So I'm gonna just go down all 12 signs. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that done on tomorrow and whatnot. So yeah. These are like my favorite freaking cards, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I love these cards. They're so colorful. They're so cute. I think I definitely want to like mimic, to a certain degree, cards that look like this. Because honestly, I mean, like, I've never really seen many other oracle cards that are kind of like this. But I don't know. These are dope. I love these. Okay, well, this wanted to be on top, so I'm going to leave it on top, okay? All right. So we can go ahead and start with Aries. Okay, Aries, there could be a Leo within your life or something, because I don't know why I was going to call you a Leo. But anyhow, what you may need to release right now. Okay. All right. So you got the card of communications. Number 33. You could be seeing 333 a lot. You got communication. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And then we also have joy. It says you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Right off the back, I get the sense where like you may have like tried to reach out to somebody to like cheer them up or something like that. And it's just like, let it go. Okay, it's like, let it go. I feel like that if somebody wants to be miserable, let them be miserable, Aries. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not much you can do. There may be somebody that tried to, come towards you to like cheer you up in some type of way, and maybe you just want to be a little sourpuss. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's only but so much you can do. Okay. Right off the bat, I mean, I immediately get the energy that just common sense, you may need to let this go in order to bring yourself joy, in order to bring yourself more peace. And maybe like stop pushing the envelope with a particular situation or with a particular person, because, maybe it just ain't necessarily going to go anywhere, or, you don't want to, overexhaust yourself. Okay, you don't want to overexhaust yourself, trying to, again, this is a great example of, you know what I'm saying, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. Okay, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. Okay. And so you may need to let this go, because what is coming towards you, we got adjustments are required. And then I already shuffled, so I'm going to use the one that's already at the top. If they once loved you, they still do. Okay, so this can be family, friend, romantic interest, or whatever. But I get the sense where this is kind of like somebody needs to do work on their own. Okay, and I definitely also get to where I really feel like that your efforts actually weren't necessarily, or the communication that you were having wasn't necessarily going in one ear and out the other. I think it's just the fact that, this person or this situation just really needed to figure itself out. Like, they needed to do their own work. So it's like, you've done enough work. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get that you try to, encourage somebody, bring light and love into their life. But I just get the energy where it's like, your work here is done. You know what I'm saying? Your work here is definitely done. I'm also picking up too that some of you guys may need to, again, we got communication failure and joy. Some of y'all might need to just stop fronting. Okay. If it's not necessarily stop fronting, then, some of y'all may need to stop like blocking people. Like, if that's the thing that you do, maybe stop blocking people, maybe stop trying to deny that a situation or someone like makes you happy, or that like maybe some of you guys miss your family. It's like, stop lying. Okay. Like, stop doing that. Okay. And you may have done that for like a defense mechanism, because again, we got the card of if they once loved you, they still do. So maybe you felt like, well, my efforts are going nowhere, don't nobody love me in this family, no way, or whatever, yada yada. But it's just like, no, it's like, don't push the envelope so much to where you start to stress yourself out. Okay. I do want to read this card. So it says, thanks for every single time that you've ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back, it still changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. Okay. So definitely this energy again, where, whether again, your love was not in vain, period. Your loving energy, whatever that you gave was not in vain. And I get that for some of you, even with this energy here of like it just reminds me of something like coming around, or like turning around, changing around, even with the rings, on this planet. Like, it's just something that like is making a full circle of turning around, coming around. So I definitely get the sense that some of you guys could literally be getting communication at some type of point. And I feel like that, you may or may not, depending on your situation, where you do kind of witness and feel that there have been adjustments to this person or to this situation. And you may then see that it was your loving energy that kind of sent this situation into overdrive of actually shifting and changing. Okay. All right, Taurus. I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising. Okay. Anyhow, wait, yeah, Taurus is next, right? Yeah, okay. Taurus, what is it that you may need to release, my darlings? And what may be coming towards you. So you got number 66, healing. Okay. You may be seeing a lot of sixes, a lot around you. We also got indecision and then discernment. Okay. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, and you're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Okay. So I get the sense where I kind of have been saying this for a lot of signs, where it's just like, don't start to allow, your the fact of, using the fact that you're quote unquote still healing, to where, it's like, no, you already have discernment. Like, you know that you can use your intuition. Like, do not, say that you're still healing, or use, like, quote unquote, the healing process as something at first that was supposed to help you, literally help you heal or help you grow. And now you're kind of using that same thing that was supposed to help you as a crutch now, where it's like you're just kind of, really, it's not the point of that you're healing anymore, because you can distinguish love from fear. You can distinguish truth from illusion, and really you just kind of keep yourself in a indecisive and a stuck mode. So it's like, don't then start to use this quote unquote healing energy as something that's really holding you back. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get the sense that you might end up, missing out on certain things, because it's like, you're like, how long you gonna be healing? And this is, again, please take this literally with discernment, and just know that this is no tea, no shade. This is not to be rude, but at the same time, we do not want to get in a place where it's like, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. And it's just like, baby, you missing out on life. You so stuck in the house trying to heal, when it's like, you have the answer. Stop watching readings. You know what I'm saying? If the situation is toxic, or you know how to handle your anger. So it's like, you start to use this healing energy, and it really becomes just a shell. You know what I'm saying? It then becomes a shell, where it's like, if you were truly honest with yourself, you know that you are healed, you know that you can move forward. And so I feel like that this healing energy, that once was, again, something that was supposed to help you, that is now, it could become a burden. So it's time to let go of, like, the excuses, because honestly, this just may be saying that, some of you now just have fear, okay? Because what's coming in, okay, once you kind of let go of the indecision, once you kind of let go, of not accepting, some of you guys, your spiritual gifts, your talents, your skills, not accepting this, not accepting that you do have divine discernment. You know how to distinguish, again, love from fear and truth from illusion. Like, you have this divine gift within you. And it's like, don't ignore that and start to miss out on things, because then you might as well call yourself a liar. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you can be ready. You can move forward. But I feel like that all of this, instead of healing, it has now turned into fear. And what's coming in, what you have here, is you don't need to worry. Okay. You needn't worry. All right. So what's coming towards you? Yeah, we got to look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, and you needn't worry. You don't need to worry about nothing, okay? And the card says, there's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it now, okay? So again, some of you guys could just be fearful, of like, I don't want to move. I don't want to move forward. I don't want to get into another relationship, yada, yada, yada. And again, it's no longer about you needing to heal. It's just that you have fear. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I get the sense where you just end up boxing yourself in. And it's like, and for a lot of you, it may be coming a point where you will have a new offer of romance, a new offer of friendship, a lot of new doors opening up. And it's like, it's time to let go of this excuse. And again, take the messages for how they resonate. I'm not trying to rush anybody's healing or nothing. So again, please take the messages for how they resonate. And also please take them if you can be honest with yourself. Because I can be honest and say that, yeah, I keep telling people like, oh, I'm still working on myself. I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still healing. It's just like, don't do that. It's just like some people who continuously make mistake after mistake after mistake. And you're consciously making these mistakes. But then your excuse is like, oh, well, God's still working on me. Baby, this God done showed you about a million ways to get over that. God done showed you about a million daggone ways of how to have more discernment. And basically it's like, right from wrong. So it's like, at some point we got to move on. At some point we got to get out of that and stop using it as an excuse and as a crutch. Okay. Okay. Who is next? Lord, how come I'm forgetting the daggone order? Oh, Gemini. I was about to call you Cancer, child. You might be dealing with the Cancer. Okay, Geminis, what you may need to release, and then what is coming in. Okay, well, some of y'all need to go ahead and release your music. Okay, come on now. Some of y'all may need to release your music, okay? And so, yeah, some of you guys may have particular gifts, talent, skills, or whatever. And it's like, stop sitting on that, baby. Stop sitting on that and go ahead and move forward, okay? Also too, okay, some of you guys may need to release and stop listening to sad music, okay, sad songs. Like, we definitely got to be more mindful of the energy that we're consuming, okay, because we got the card of guilt, music, and then commitment. So to me, this screams like breakup music, breakup playlist. Like, I'm listening to sad songs on purpose to be sad and make myself cry. It's like, babe, just be careful with that, little baby, okay? So yeah, we got guilt. It says, I release, come on now for the release. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. And this is basically what this entire reading is about. Okay. And I'm seeing 4411 right now. So you might be seeing 444 a lot, or 1111. So there's a lot of divinely guided and protection around you right now. So again, for a lot of you too, maybe stop feeling guilty that you have an amazing voice. Maybe stop feeling guilty that, you're good at what you do, whether this is modeling, acting, anything that you create, you know what I'm saying, anything that you freaking create. It's like, don't sit on your gifts and talents and skills and feel bad about that. Like, that's not helping in your growth. That's not helping in your soul's growth. So it's like, don't beat yourself up. Number one. Two, if you think maybe you keep going back and forth on whatever this project or whatever, your product is, and thinking that it's not good enough, or it's not this, or you need to tweak it more. It's like, let go of that controlling energy, my baby, and just go ahead and release it. Okay. Literally. And again, for you guys, Gemini, I feel like this is more so releasing, like putting things out, like getting your energy out there, because, there may be somebody in this world that needs to hear your voice, that needs to read your book, needs to read your words. They need your cookbook. Like, they need whatever it is. It's like, you need to release the guilt, that you probably about to be super successful. So release that energy. You can't take everybody with you, so you cannot continue to feel bad about that. But definitely, you're amazing. Like, put it out there. And you have the energy of commitment. It says, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Okay. So some of you guys literally, maybe there was a conflict of interest or something when it literally did come to a particular commitment. Maybe some of you guys, like, maybe overbooked yourself or something. Some of you guys may literally need to let go of a connection because it's not suiting with, what I'm saying, you living your dreams and whatever. Like, it might be clearly a situation where it's like, hey, I gotta leave. Oh, I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now, and I'll be back before you know it. I don't want to leave you. Oh, come on, Trey Songz. But I gotta go right now, and I'll be back to hold you down. So it's like, literally, somebody might go off and be a freaking star, and it's like, don't be sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might come back and bring the bag to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. But again, also too, some of you guys just may need to let go of things that you were very, connected to and bound to and held on to, or you thought you were bound to. And it's like, nah, again, don't feel guilty about that. You need to do what's best for you. Okay. And if you're going to be listening to any music, listen to some uplifting music, or listen to some music to bring yourself more confidence, so you know how to have certain conversations, and so you can walk away from things. What is coming towards you though, we got things are not as they appear, and then we got expect powerful change. I'm telling you again, some of you guys may be living in fear. It's like, you don't want to release your product. You don't want to release, again, your music, your talents, your gifts, your skills, or whatever. But I'm telling you, little baby, it's like, no. We got new moon eclipse. It's like, definitely set your intentions. You know what I'm saying? Drop down on your knees, pray to God. Like, God, is this my moment? Is this for me? And expect that there's going to be really, really powerful change. Okay. So we got things are not as they appear. It says, the lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Okay. So again, This one, I swear, this card only comes up a little bit, and I be like, wait, let me figure this out. But I mean, obviously, the lower the price of your love, the higher its value. To where, yeah, somebody doesn't need to buy your love. Like that might be some type of theme, or it might be significant to some of you. Where it's just like you may be, maybe you are very wealthy, well off, or very established or something, and maybe you've been running into situations and commitments where people only want you because of your money, or because of your connections, or because the way you look, or whatever it is. And I feel like what's coming towards you, that if you really release those negative things and just know that things are not really as they appear, that there are some good people in this world. There are some good and fair people within this world. And I feel like it's going to end up blowing your mind. For some of you too, maybe there was a situation where you were trying to buy somebody's love, somebody trying to buy your love or something like that. And they're just, there's going to be, very powerful change. And I feel like powerful, realizations that it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, my love don't cost a thing, baby. My love don't cost a thing. Okay. I'm just saying. I swear, every time I do these readings, I'm like, oh, they're going to be so quick. And then I'll be up here for 17 years. But not for real. We got to keep it pushing. Okay, Cancers. What is it that you may need to release? We got number 44, environment, and then regret. Some of you guys may be moving, or you need to move. And we got, I know that I cannot change the past. Maybe you had a really horrible past, or like a really horrible like childhood or something like that. You could be seeing 444 a lot, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? But there's this energy that, again, you might need to let go of, like, stop identifying with your horrible past, or like stop identifying with that story. Stop telling that story over and over and over and over again. It's like, it's definitely, literally, child, it's time to let that hurt go, sis. It's time to let that hurt go, okay? And also, too, you need to release responsibility. You may feel, again, you may feel responsible for certain things. Maybe some of you have a lot of quote unquote responsibilities within a family, or again, you just assume this because it's always been like that. And it's just like, you need to let that go so you can fly. You know what I'm saying? You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So again, I definitely get the sense too, where I actually have a spirit animal card, and it's the porcupine, and it says, I may defend myself honorably without hurting those close to you. So, again, I feel like for a lot of you, this may be a big family situation, or again, just even a job situation where maybe you're doing so much and you're not getting paid for, maybe the amount of information that or the amount of work that you're doing. And I definitely feel like that it's time for you to stop identifying where it's like, oh, well, I always do a lot for a little. It's like, no, release that energy, because that's not serving you anymore. You deserve exactly just as much or even more that you put in, okay, into situations. And like I said, for a lot of you, it may just be that we need to let go of certain things. Stop, really, I get the sense where this is also to that energy where people like to say, well, it runs in my family, or it's a family curse. Baby, the buck stops with you. The buck stops here, okay? The buck freaking stops here, all right? And because what's coming towards you, we have dwell on what you love, okay? Dwell on what you love. And then we have, come on, Cancer, new moon in Cancer. Literally, there is so much newness coming towards you. It says you and your loved ones are safe. I'm telling you, you may be very concerned about moving away from your family, or moving too far or whatever. But I'm just here to tell you, my babies, that might keep you stuck, or that, and I'm not just saying physically, but mentally stuck. It's like you need to release yourself. You need to spread. It is time to leave the nest, my dears. It is time to leave the nest in whatever way that means to you, however that resonates for you. But it's time to walk away from that. Know that your family is safe. Know that, you know what I'm saying, that you know that you can still be there for them or whatever. But it's like life has to go on. You can't keep yourself stuck because you feel so obligated to other people. It's like while they're living their life, you need to be living yours. Okay. So once you kind of let this go, and what's coming towards you is just knowing, really, I feel like with this, you and your loved ones are safe, where it's like, you might once you actually, you know what I'm saying, go forward and move forward and spread your wings or whatever, and once you're actually away and you kind of get to experience that freedom, you're going to realize like, oh, this wasn't so bad at all. Like, oh, well, maybe my mom doesn't need me that much. Maybe my little sister, my brother, my cousin, my uncle, my, maybe that job didn't really need me or whatever. And it's like, bro, live your life. Stop feeling obligated and so tied to people because again, I feel like that is going to end up keeping you stuck. Okay. But we got dwell on what you love. It says, asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you. So again, I feel like that this is just about where, I also get to, like I said, the energy of being stuck. Again, it's talking about that you can't change people. You can't do this. You can't do that. And again, and some of you guys may have heard that a lot where it's like, there's been so many rules and regulations while you're growing up. And I just really feel like, some of you where it's like, it's time that you are grown. Like you can change, you can move on. And again, I get the sense where this is also speaking to the fact of you think that you have a responsibility to somebody or a situation or a job or whatever, and it's like I feel like that you might be hoping, praying, and wishing that like I feel like that you're thinking like, oh, well, one day, they will consider me as much as I'm considering them. Like, oh, well, I mean, I'll stay here. And, basically it's like you're waiting on somebody else to like release you, but they're not because they know that they can depend on you. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that you're dependable. So I just get the sense that unfortunately, I feel like that, no, these other people or these, whatever you feel obligated to, they're not going to turn around and be like, oh yeah, but let's go ahead and give Bobby some time off. Or, how about we stop calling Bobby for help? It's like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I don't think that they are, and this is no tea, no shade to whatever the situation is, but I really don't think that they are thinking of you in that way. They're not going to change. They're not going to change if they see that, you know what I'm saying, that you're always going to be there. You're always going to be around. They're going to use it. That's like opening up a free store and then hoping like, oh, well, it's just free for a week. These people ain't gonna come back when they know they got to start paying for stuff. They're not gonna come back with like, no, they want it to be free forever. So again, like I said, you just kind of have to just get to the point of accepting like, I have to make this move. I have to break the curse. I have to break the tie. I have to break free. Because like I said, again, not everybody is in the mindset, of being as considerate that you are. So, you got to take the first step and chuck the deuces. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time to go. It's time to go. All right. Who we got? Leos. What y'all got going on? So what you may need to release right now, Leo. Okay, we got number 4, perseverance. And then we got surrender. I can release my need to control. Come on now for release. So you might need to release particular controlling energy. I mean, anytime I think of the energy of perseverance, just for me, I feel like it's how I kind of see the definition of like somebody just sticking through something. And maybe it's because it's familiar, and maybe again you feel obligated. You could definitely be dealing with the Cancer energy. And with the card that Cancer just had in yours, we get the number 444. So there's specifically maybe a Gemini, Cancer, and a Leo in a situation. But yeah, you need to release your need to control. Maybe you're sticking around in a situation because again, you think that just one day somebody's going to wave a magic wand and, be considerate of your feelings or whatever it is. And it's like, maybe release that. Okay. Then we also have transformation. Transformative energy can represent the energy of Scorpio. So you could also too be dealing with the Scorpio, or have this in your chart somewhere, but it says you, release the power of love. Wait, release the power of love. Wait a minute now. Transformation. What is it called? Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Okay. So again, this may be a situation of just coming, to terms about something. Maybe you have tried to, really stick through and help somebody else change, and help them try to transform, help them become more woke or, more loving or whatever it is. And I get the sense where you need to like let that go for right now. It's like you've done all the work that you were supposed supposed to do. And it's like no more feeling obligated to someone else's shift and change and transformation. Okay. Because what's coming towards you, we got you gonna be surprised. Okay, you will be surprised. And then it says your commitment is being tested. Okay, so I definitely get the sense that for some of you too here, Leo, where it's like you're thinking about letting something go, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe there has been a surrendering, and maybe something, you know, maybe there was a breakup or whatever it might be, and you know, maybe literally somebody has moved on, things have definitely changed. And I get the sense where, you know, really I feel like the love isn't gone, like the situation isn't over. And I feel like that's going to be very, very surprising, because really I feel like that if two parties, two individuals actually stick through the situation, then again, whatever just happened was really a test of the commitment. Okay, but it says you will be surprised. It says ask with love, and their answer may surprise you. Yet whatever their answer, be happy, and this may surprise them. And then we have hi, it's love, and I dot dot dot. So some of you might be getting surprising communication. Okay, like I said, maybe you thought a situation was over with. Maybe you thought that, you know, maybe you felt like you didn't have any more to give to a situation. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I done persevered so much, like I'm not sure that I have anything else to give to something. I've surrendered. I've released my need to control this situation any longer. And I just get the sense for a lot of you, I really feel like that once you kind of let go of that energy, let go of feeling like you need to control something, that you might actually end up getting exactly what you wanted the whole time. But you know, maybe you're just dealing with a stubborn energy, or Leo, this might be you, where you know they just didn't want to do it on your time. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like they just didn't want to do it on your time, or they just didn't want to, you know. Now, this is definitely something that needs to be like worked out, because this is actually extremely childish energy. But, you know, maybe somebody just didn't want you to take full credit for them changing or whatever. So, like I said, very, very childish energy. But I feel like that's what it's about. And there may be, hopefully, that this communication that is coming in, hi, it's love, and die. Hopefully, it's more elevated. It's more mature. Okay. And people are able to move forward and not be childish. Okay. I'm just saying. Jab. I'm just trying to like kind of get them centered, but I didn't realize I was that far away from the camera where y'all can see everything. Okay. Virgo, what is it that you might need to release? We got number 61, self-love, and then patience. It says you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Okay. And then we got gratitude. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents me. So, what I'm getting here, Virgos, okay, that like you might need to release like being so nice. Okay, either being so nice or being so giving or whatever, because I get the sense where it's like you understand gratitude, you're grateful for, you know, the life that God has given you, you're grateful for every single little thing, and I feel like you are always giving out so much love, and you want other people to feel that love. Sixes and ones may be very significant to you. I feel like you're so patient with people. You're so loving. And I just get the sense that, you know, it might be time to kind of let that go, okay? In a very responsible way. But I just get the sense that there may be people, or there may be things that might be like taking your sweetness for granted, taking your kindness for weakness, taking your love for granted. And it's like, you know, maybe it's a little bit of time, depending on the situation, you know what I'm saying, where you might need to stand up for yourself a little bit. You definitely need to stand up for yourself and really like speak your mind in certain situations. Okay. Once you kind of let go of this sweetness, I feel like that's so rude to say, but like I said, again, take it for how it resonates though. Once you kind of let this go, what's coming towards you? Yeah, we got believe in the impossible. And then it says it's not only about being right. Okay. So another thing too, where, you know, this self-loving energy, because I mean, you know, kind of, I guess what you need to release can be kind of, you know, a little bit of negative thing or whatever, or a low vibrational thing, I must say. So for some of you, take it how it resonates. You may need to let go of thinking that you know everything. Okay. Virgos are sweet, but they also can be a know-it-all. Right. So a lot of you might need to let go of this energy of thinking that you know everything, or thinking that you always need to be right in a particular situation. Okay. So yeah, so we got believe in the the impossible. And I also feel like too with this energy where it's like, if you understand self-love so much, if you understand the energy of transformation, then it's almost like allow somebody else to take lead, allow somebody else and understand that maybe your partner is also right, or maybe just go with your partner's idea. It's like, don't be so self-centered or so like, oh, well, I'm right, you're wrong, like, but you try to say it in like a really sweet way. It's like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? But again, believe in the impossible. Then we got the blue moon. I'm also getting to that some of you guys, if you do like the brunt, if you do like the brunt of the work in a relationship, in a household, at work, or whatever, again, I feel like that maybe for some of you, again, how it resonates, I feel like I got to get so defensive. Like, no, let me just give the messages. Like, what the hell? You may have to look in the mirror and realize, like, bro, I do all this work because I don't allow anybody else to do any work. So again, I feel like that, there may be a big chance where somebody may come along and like pull more weight because you release this need to feel like you are the only one who can do the job right. Okay. So it's not only about being right, okay? It says, in all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pinned against one another, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other person's perspective, okay? Don't you agree, okay? So there also may be situations where you just got to agree to disagree and keep it pushing, my babies. Keep it pushing. Again, the energy of patience, okay? You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So, it's like, just kind of go with the flow in the situation. And also too, if somebody wants to like plan something for you or do something for you, like, don't always hold their hand. Like, other people know how to do stuff. Okay. All right, Libras. I'm a Libra sign. I'm a Libra sign, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, or whatever. And my Venus is also in Libra. Okay. Libra, what you need to let go of. Okay. So we got synchronicity and relationships. Stop thinking. Stop thinking that every synchronicity that you see got to do with your daggone twin flame, your soulmate, and this, like, let it go. Let it go, sis. Let it go. 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 Stop watching these readings. Stop. Let it go. Matter of fact, leave this live right now. Don't leave. Where you going? Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. You have to think logical. You got to think logical. Do not get up here. And this goes back. If you was watching my live the other night where I say I don't even really speak on or really try to subscribe to this whole twin flame, whatever situation. I'm not saying that it's not real or whatever. Again, it's at the end of the day, it's a theory and it's up to you to believe it or whatever. But it gets too much. It can get into this energy of obsession. Okay. It can drive the energy of anxiety. And that's not what I'm about. I'm about healing. I'm about love. And I don't want to promote something like that. Okay. So that's why anytime I bring it up, I'm like, if you subscribe to that, if you believe in that. Okay. I'm so weak though. But anyways, of course, I'm going to read it more than one way. But I was just so weak that it came out like this. Synchronicity and relationships. I already know what this means. You think every time you see 444, like, oh my gosh, my person is coming. Like, relax. Okay. Relax. Okay. Anyhow, we got synchronicity and then relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And then we also have, elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Okay. So I guess some of you literally, you may need to let go of a situation. Okay. Maybe the synchronicities and the signs and stuff that you're seeing is not really about like, oh, your knight in shining armor is coming in. It's like, maybe you need to let go of certain patterns, your own behaviors that you display in relationships. Also too, maybe, again, just with this energy, your own patterns and behaviors of thinking that everybody is the one or every person that you get with is like, this is the one for me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that you really need to release that. And really also too, some of you may, have fallen into a pattern or a situation where you're not attracting people who serve your highest good. You know what I'm saying? And possibly some of you guys could keep a lot of soul ties. Okay, we don't want to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Being best friends with your ex. You know what I'm saying? Always keeping, not blocking people out. It's like you got to release this stuff, baby. You need to release, like, this is too much. I mean, it's your business. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your body count is. We ain't about to go there. We ain't about to go there. That's y'all business, okay? But again, I get the sense where, you may be a little too much in the energy of romanticizing everything. And it's like, back up a little bit, bro. Back up a little bit. Okay. Remember that this journey in life and this energy that we are trying to promote is about self-love, self-care, self-awareness. Okay. And once you kind of let that go, okay, once you kind of, ground yourself when it comes to your emotions and it comes to just your emotional life in general or whatever, then what may be coming towards you, okay, is show the world the real you and then convince yourself, not others. All right. So also too, this energy is getting me to where again, maybe you're too nice. You know what I'm saying? You think that everybody is the one, so you treat everybody like they're the one. You know what I'm saying? You think also too, there's this saying of like, stop expecting you from others. You know what I'm saying? You have to release, expecting you from others, expecting that other people, see synchronicities and they understand what it means, or that they are so woke as you or so aware of themselves as you. And it's just like, we gotta kind of come down to earth and realize like there's some bad people in this world. There are some people who are never going to change. There are some people who don't give a ham sandwich about zodiacs, and there are some atheists in this world. Like you gotta get to your point of stop trying to see yourself in everybody, because I feel like that may end up taking you down a rabbit hole of really starting to then hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's really just having a balance. Okay, Libra energy. It's really about having a balance. And I wish the card had came out between like spirituality and realism and just being on this earth and here or whatever. But it's like, don't over romanticize people and stop expecting so much of you in other people. Okay. Again, that does not mean to walk around, be a sourpuss and be negative and think negative of people. But it's just like, sometimes when people show you their real colors, you might want to believe them. Okay. And like I said, just sometimes like they're just, every person in this world just isn't a good person. Like there has to be a balance, again, no pun intended, but there is a balance between, between good and bad, day and night, Lucifer and God, you know what I'm saying? Like there has to be a particular balance. And I feel like you got to realize that for yourself before, watch yourself before you hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? So again, I feel like that, let go of feeling like you need to be so nice. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys probably are not, okay? Like deep down inside, the real you probably not that goddamn nice, or you're not that, generous or giving or whatever. Like maybe you just have recently, you know what I'm saying? Again, you kind of went all in, that's one thing about Libras. If you don't know that about yourself or know that about Libras by now, where it's not about that Libras, and I've said this many times before, it's not about that Libras always have balance. It's the fact that Libras are always seeking balance. Okay. So, I feel like that, maybe you went down the rabbit hole of spirituality or getting close with God. And it's like, okay, I'm going to be a really good person. I'm gonna, love on everybody. I'm gonna wear rose-colored glasses. Like I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And it's like, Libra, have balance with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you can work on yourself, but just have balance so you don't hurt yourself. Okay. Anyhow, all right. So like I said, show the world the real you. Be real. Okay, if you got to be a little mean sometimes, if you got to also too, this is about saying no. If you got to say no, baby, say no. You ain't got to say yes to everybody. Do not become a yes man. You know what I'm saying? Say no. Have boundaries. Okay, set boundaries. All right. And then we got convince yourself and not others. So we have the need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. So, again, I feel like some of you may be too overly loving because maybe you never really received love. So, it's like, let me love, 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 love. And maybe eventually they'll love me back. Let me, let me be nice to this person so they can be nice back. It's like, again, you have to give without expecting much back. And again, you need to show the world the real you without having to explain. Okay, just be you and keep it moving. All right. Basically, I said what I said. Okay, I said what I said. Yeah, just living unapologetically. Okay, Libra energy. It's about, my bad, y'all. It's about living unapologetically. Okay. So also to that energy, sorry, I know we about to move on, but okay, if you're time stamping this is still Libra. But also to this energy of, because I'm gonna say some people are, again, naturally sweet or whatever. Like I said, yes, it's definitely time to set boundaries with that. But at the same time too, don't feel like that, it's like, well, okay, well, I'm too nice. You know what I'm saying? So now, oh my gosh, now the world is over. Now I need to be super mean or whatever. Again, have balance with that. And also too, another energy that I'm picking up here when it comes to certain things too in your life, Libra, where if you ever heard the term, like, it's not that you were over dramatic. It's not the fact that you were too nice. Okay. It's not the fact, excuse me, it's not the fact that you were too clingy or too giving or whatever. You were just too nice, too clinging, too much, too extra for the wrong person. So it's like, it's not about you needing to change. It's like, look, this is me. Again, show the world the real you. This is me. It is what it is. And if this isn't good enough for you, if I'm annoying to you, if you think I'm whatever, then bet I clearly know that you are not serving my higher purpose. Again, it says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Just know, like, instead of keeping this and hoping to change somebody's mind or change their perspective of you, no, 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 no. You still be you, and just realize, like, I may need to release this person or this situation because I'm just not right for them. Also, too, there was this message that I'm actually going to put up later, where it says, no matter, no, it says, even at your best, you're never going to be good enough for the wrong person. Okay. All right. Sip on that. Think on that. Okay. Virgos, what is it that you need to, not Virgos, child, Scorpios, you might be dealing with a Virgo. Okay. What is it that you may need to release? Okay. So we got compassion. All right. This makes sense. Okay. Because I was telling Virgos that some of them may need to stop being so nice. Okay. So yeah, you definitely might be dealing with the Virgo, Scorpio. But we got compassion. You might need to release compassion. Then we also got discipline. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And then we have present. Okay, it says you live in the moment and you are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So it might be difficult for you right now to like bring in loving energy. Again, I'm kind of just getting the vibe of like maybe you're trying to like force somebody to love you or something, or trying to force a situation to turn out in your favor by showing compassion. And, and maybe it really, maybe you had to really control your anger, or it took a lot of discipline for you to get to a particular point where you are living in the moment, where you do try to bring love into a situation. You do try to show much more compassion. But I get the sense where it's like, your job here is done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't over assert yourself. Don't over give. Don't be too generous, because then it might turn around where somebody or a situation may end up taking advantage of that in some type of way. Okay. So it's like, let go of, even though you just taught yourself and learned how to be so sweet, how to be so nice, how to be so compassionate. It's like, if things, I also get, if something is unfair to you or it doesn't sit right with you, speak up on that. Like, speak up on that. You ain't got to keep saying, the vibe I'm getting for you, Scorpio, is like, you don't have to keep saying like, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. No, say that something is bothering you. Let folk know that like, nah, that wasn't cool. Like I don't appreciate that. Okay. All right. And once you do that, okay, what could be coming towards you? We got start where you are and then hold your vision. Yeah, that's why I say, you know what I'm saying? We got the fixed moon. It's like stay centered within your emotions. Like stand on your emotions and understand them and be able to defend them. Okay. So we have, it says, the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next. Okay, come on, thank you, next. Okay. So Scorpio, again, maybe there was a situation where, maybe you were expecting, what I'm saying, the same loving energy that you gave out to come back or whatever. And it's just like, once you kind of release the need to like control all of that, or again, once you kind of release this need to always be so nice, you know what I'm saying? And for some of you, literally, once you kind of release a person, okay, I feel like you're going to have love right next, you know what I'm saying, coming right on in. So again, with that, hold your vision too. Maybe you did have vision of having children, being married, like, getting a dream job, getting a dream car. It's like, it's not saying that you can't still have that same vision and still have that same reward, but, I get the sense for you, Scorpio, where it's the energy of, that, God works on his time. You know what I'm saying? God ain't, what is it? Lord child, where you oh yeah, it might not come when you want, but at the same time God is always on time. Okay. And also too, you may have had a vision specifically of the things that you want, and it's like you can still get what you want, but it just may not look like what you envisioned it was supposed to look like. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, what y'all need to let go? Okay. Some of y'all might need to let go of a Scorpio, okay? We got the death energy here says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And then we got number 11, individuality. And then we also have evolution. It says you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Immediately, I'm getting that some of you guys may be ending it with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or like I said, a Scorpio energy, and maybe moving towards a situation with an earth sign, just because like the red and then the green, I'm just, making an observation. Okay. Yeah, there may be a new earth sign coming towards you or coming into your life. Okay. I'm also getting too that some of you guys may need to let go of this individuality card, and also too, endings are merely beginnings. Take it how it resonates now, but there may be a situation that actually will end up evolving and turning around. Again, obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love, where I feel like that you and another person may actually be on the same page. Number 11, 1, 1, you know what I'm saying? You may be mirroring each other. You may both be thinking the same thing. And it's like you may need to release this, possibly low vibrational thinking or negative thinking, or thinking that something is over, X, Y, and Z, because I feel like it may about to have a come around. Like it may be a turnaround or a come around. Okay. So I'm also getting to some of you guys with this individuality card, you may need to let go of being so used to doing things on your own, because there may be help coming towards you, and there may be help on the way. Okay. So, I'm also getting to that some of you guys may need to release, or maybe just literally need to surrender to the fact that, you need to transform something, or something needs to change. Okay. I feel like some of you too may need to like release and let go of like arguing or disagreements, so much in a situation. Okay. So what's coming in once you kind of let all that go? I told you, Leo, we got full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in the way. That individuality, I told you. And then we got hubba hubba, okay? And this one says, that dreamy look of deep, soulful love you've sometimes seen in the eyes of another as they gaze into your own. Expect a lot more of it. Woohoo. They say woohoo. Okay. So yeah, so I get the sense, yeah, where I'm telling you, for a lot of you, it's just a simple fact. You think something is over, but it's really not. And I feel like that there was a death of somebody's ego. There was, an evolution of like, okay, this little argument or this disagreement or this hump, this bump in the road or whatever. It was simply just that. It was just a simple obstacle that we can get through. We can get over this. We can get through this. And I feel like, child, somebody is like running back or running towards you, whether this be new, old, or whatever, and just is ready to love all over you, child, okay? Now I got love all over me. Come on, Monica. And maybe you touch every part of me. Oh, I got love all over me. Come on, Monica. And I don't wanna get enough, 'cause I'm completely covered up in your love. Baby, our skin is changing, boy. Come on, Monica. Okay. Anyways, I freaking love that song. Okay. Oh, my bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into Capricorns. So what is it that you might need to let go of? Okay. There may be a what is this? Scorpio, somebody else. I think Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer. A lot of them, child. A lot of them. Okay. But a lot of people are getting this energy of compassion. Okay. So you may need to let go of your pride. Okay. I mean, Capricorns are gonna forever get this. Okay. Like, they are just prideful people. Like, it ain't nothing you can do about it. No, but we got pride, compassion, and then leadership. Okay. The compassion energy, it says you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living in love. All right. Some of you guys may literally, maybe you're too afraid to let somebody else take the reins. Definitely a Virgo energy here, Virgo vibes, where it's like, other people can take lead. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. I also said with the Virgo energy where it's like, you feel as if nobody else pulls their weight. But baby, you don't let anybody else help you, okay? You don't let nobody else come in and try to help you. Yeah, and I love myself and I see myself in everyone, all right? You could also too be dealing with the Libra energy, because I was just telling them they need to stop seeing themselves so much in other people. But again, for you, I feel like, you might need to let go of that energy too. Really, I get the sense you might need to gain. I feel like this is all over the place, okay? So I feel like just take it for how it resonates. I feel like some of you guys, you have developed this skill of allowing other people to take lead, but then it's like as soon as you kind of like let them lead the way, you almost like get offended and like your pride gets in the way, and it's just like, relax. Like, it is gonna be okay, all right? So it's like definitely needing to practice more compassion. And like I said, I really just feel like this is all over the place. I feel like that is certain things in certain areas that you just really need to work on. And I mean, right off the bat, like I said, letting go of needing to take the lead and always be in the lead in situations. Allow other people to lead. Definitely letting go of your pride and your ego, releasing that. And also too, like I said, for some of you, like releasing this compassionate energy. Again, maybe for some of you, you're too nice in certain areas where, again, word to Libra, where you just need a bit of balance in a situation, okay? You need some balance in situations. And once you kind of let go of that stuff, okay, what's coming towards you? Yeah, look at it. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So like I said, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, have Scorpio in your chart, or Scorpio energy. And then we also have your treasure is at hand, okay? I get it, since some of you guys too, you may need to take the time to think something through or think something out. Okay. But yeah, I feel like once you kind of let go, to be honest, how I'm seeing this is like, I already told y'all that y'all need to let go of always needing to be in the lead, you know what I'm saying, setting your pride aside. And now it's like what's coming towards you. Once you do that, it's like more work to do, because it's like I feel like for you too, there might be just so much built up frustration or something, like so much that you need to release. Child, some of y'all might need to take a dump, okay? I'm just saying, you might be a little constipated. Okay, like some of y'all might be a little constipated. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying, all right? Because, with this compassion, you know what I'm saying, you actively in sharing and living in love, you know what I'm saying, you might be, sharing your food too much, or you need to start sharing your food. It's like you don't need to be eating all of that because you're getting constipated. I don't know. Take 5 resonates, okay? But anyhow, yeah, with this energy coming up is that you need to release negativity. I feel like that it's like, yeah, once you release one thing, like it's like another thing, then another thing. Like there's just a lot of work that may need to be done because you may have like bundled so much up inside. And again, if you can kind of just reflect and realize where it's just like you just simply didn't let people in, or you just simply never said how you really felt, and now it's like everything is just like spilling out all at once. Okay. But we got, yeah, your treasure is at hand. So it says, I'm sure you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, and zipper. But more often than not, one learns the most, one laughs the loudest, and one smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Okay. So this energy really just talks about, you know what I'm saying? Just look at what's already in front of you. Look at what's in your hand. And so I get the sense again where some of you, again, it's just a lot of things. A lot of you may be working on a relationship or working on your relationship skills where you're trying to find balance and a connection where it's like, okay, let me work on my pride. Let me work on, stop thinking negative about stuff. Let me let this person take lead, and not get offended by it. So I feel like that it's a lot that you're trying to work through because you don't want to miss out what's already in your hands. Like there's something that's already in your grasp that is absolutely amazing. And it's just like you might kind of be taking it for granted, and also too, there may be this energy of like just throwing people away, and it's just like we kind of got to get out of this self-fulfilling energy, and just realize that some people are very valuable and you won't find another like them. Okay, like there is just something in particular where there is something very special. There is something very, very much so that you need to treasure about a situation. Either maybe you're complaining about a job, but that's probably the best daggone job you ever had. Maybe you're complaining about a romantic partner when really it's just about letting your pride go and realizing that like they are probably the freaking apple of your eye and you're just doing the absolute most. So it's just like we kind of got to start to let go of this self-fulfilling prophecy and thinking that every single person is just disposable and throw them away, because then you're going to start to really miss out on certain things in your life, because you think that everything is disposable and everybody can be just thrown away. Okay, some things truly have value, some things are truly unique, and you won't be able to find it elsewhere. Okay. Aquarius, what y'all got going on? What y'all need to let go of? Okay, we got domestic harmony and judgment. Okay, look, some of y'all might got a roommate or something like that, and it's like, stop trying to be so nice. Okay, stop trying to be so nice to them. Stop trying to have peace within the house or something. It's like, let's shake up the room. Okay, let's shake some ish up. Okay, we need to shake some stuff up here. Okay, and then we also got individuality. You could be dealing with Sagittarius energy. Okay, we have you leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. So I get the sense, yeah, where you need to let go of stop being so nice. Stop trying to be like a mediator. Stop trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be the go-to person for everybody or something. And it's like, it's time to shake some shit up. Okay, excuse my language, but it's time to shake something up here. Okay. So I feel like, excuse me, y'all, my bad. I feel like that again, you need to really like embrace who you truly are. Speak your mind, really speak up on something. And it's like, it's time to stop being Mr. Nice Guy, Mrs. Nice Woman, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And it's like really time to like, either pass judgment on people, like for real, like, look, like it is what it is. Like what you did was foul, or, whatever happened was wrong, or like, no, bro, like you're wrong. Like you're wrong for that. So it's like, stop trying to like keep the peace. And it's time to shake some up, okay? It's time to shake something up, all right? And once you do that, what could be coming towards you? We have nothing is yet set in stone. And then we have time for a love fest, okay? And this one says, it says, actually, Everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons, and usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize the chances of a full-blown 60 style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Okay. So again, I get the sense where you not really being your individual self. So again, this releasing energy where it's like you may need to release your individuality. You may need to, let out who you truly are and be your true self. Because again, I feel like possibly with you being too nice in a situation or thinking that you're keeping the peace, I feel like you may not be allowing someone else to really learn. It's like kind of like expecting particular change in a situation. But if you never tell a person that there's a problem, they don't know that it's a problem, my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they just don't know. So it's like you got to speak up. You got to say something. Like you got to get out of this energy of always saying like, oh, it's okay. Or trying to be the mediator. Like, no, let them MFers know that they're wrong. Let them know that something is going on. Because again, I just get the sense if you're too nice, you keep sweeping things under the rug. Then like I said, somebody may have needed, your words to grow. They may have needed to like, oh, I didn't know I was being like that. I didn't know there was an issue because you never told them that there was an issue. Okay. So it's like, it's time to stop being the mediator. By it's time to stop doing that. It's time to really tap into this energy of who you truly are, your individual self. Okay. Because I think that may end up helping someone to really realize, that they were wrong about something or that they need to modify or change something. And if you don't tell some people in a situation, that they're doing something wrong, they may not ever know. Okay. Pisces, what y'all got going on? What y'all need to let go of? Okay, well, we got 88 abundance. What? You need to let go of your abundance. Then we got willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. And then we got love. What is going on here? This is so cute. What's going on here? What's going on here? Do we need to release some love? Okay. I really don't want to read this verbatim. I feel like I get the energy from you, Pisces, that what you need to let go of. Oh yeah, and the love card says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I feel like Pisces, what you may need to let go of is possibly grudges. Okay, especially with this willingness card, it says you are able to compromise if the end result is love. With that compromise energy, I always feel the vibe of Libra. Okay, but there may be an energy coming where it's like, maybe you need to share in your abundance. You know what I'm saying? Again, releasing stuff, maybe it's not about literally letting it go, but it may be, where you need to release to put more, like release it from within inside of you to put more into the situation. So the more love you put into a situation, the more you release this energy, the more that you possibly share in your abundance and the more love you may get with somebody. Okay. So I definitely feel like that. And again, this can be anything, either within your job, career, whatever. So I feel like really what you're doing here, Pisces, like you might be a little stingy right now. Like I said, either you're holding a grudge of something or you're being stingy with something. And I just get the vibe. It's like, if you want more love in your life, you have to become more loving or you have to show your love. I get the sense too that maybe some of you, or you may have somebody opposite that has kind of gotten comfortable in a situation, or comfortable with you, I don't know, always showing love or whatever, but there's just this energy where there needs to be an equal give and take. So some of you too, you may need to stop being so overgiving or something, and just allow this other person to really, bring in this energy or allow whatever other situation, like allow them to do some work too. Okay. And once you do that, okay, what's coming towards you, we got you beam, we glow. So again, you glow, we beam. So again, I immediately get, there's so much love in this energy here. There's a lot of love in the situation. And again, like this is about, once you really start to have this glow about you, this loving energy, being really sweet, letting go, letting bygones be bygones, moving forward, and kind of like showing someone, okay, how to love, they're gonna come on, music soul child, teach me how to love. Okay, I feel like that they will start to like reciprocate that love. Okay, and then we also have faith in your dreams. Okay, so again, yeah, once you again, yeah, and even letting go of this abundance or whatever, sharing in your abundance, maybe there is a particular dream or goal or a gift, talent, skill, a product, whatever, that you might be better with working in a partnership. Again, we have, willingness, able to compromisation. It got to be another person there that's compromising with you. Okay. And then commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things and all people. And then again, you and we. So I also get the energy here too, where it's like there's no I in team. Okay. To where, maybe your dreams will work better with some type of partnership or something. Okay. And I feel like once you kind of, release that, or let go of wanting to do everything on your own, or you only being the only one putting love into a situation or whatever, and allowing other people to come in, or allowing things to come towards us or whatever, towards us. I mean, yeah, yeah, us, okay? Where I feel like that there might be a situation, Pisces, that goes from, me, or, just you, and it turns into, an us type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It turns into an us, okay? But anyways, you glow, we beam. And also too, it says thanks, okay? So we have here, it says, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all that you've shared. And then we got PS. It's just one of those nutty buddy algorithm things, or nutty body algorithm things. So yeah, I get the sense where you, like, I just get the energy where it's like you can't help but to love, okay? And I feel like that, you might be susceptible to putting yourself into unrequited loving energies, and that unrequited love is just that the love is not equal. You know what I'm saying? Where you do so much and you give so much love, where again you don't allow for the other person to really work for it, or to really do much for it. And it's not to say that the person doesn't care or doesn't love you, but at the same time, it's like you have to give them room to really show you and come in and give you just that same amount of love. Okay. All right. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you want something more personal, all the information is going to be in the description box, as well as I'm about to go live right after this to do some live readings if you're watching this in real time. Okay. So yeah, so meet me over there if you want a question to answer. But other than that, I love y'all so much. I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.